With spring in full effect, the Norwood Library is buzzing with events, book sales, and more. Library Director Clayton Cheever updates us on all the happenings at the Morrill Memorial Library on this month's Morrill Moment.
Greetings from the Morrill Memorial Library, Norwood's public library for everyone. I'm Clayton Cheever. I use he, his pronouns, and I'm your library director. I'd like to tell you about a few things happening here at the library this May. Have you seen our new display? Former library staff member Marge Corjoy created an amazing collection of underwater life, all out of yarn, that has turned our display case into a still life of the most inspiring saltwater aquarium I think you will ever see. It is so impressive. I have already asked her if we can extend the display because I want to make sure everyone has an opportunity to spend some time admiring it. With over 200 individual pieces with many corals, multiple octopi, fish, seahorses, turtles, eels, and more, it's really incredible. And it's a great reminder of why we need to protect our world's oceans, which inspired it. I think it's likely a coincidence, but it is certainly a great match that on Thursday, May 25th, we're hosting a May story time, starting at 3 in the afternoon. Kids and their families are encouraged to dress up for this mermaid-themed story time and sing-along and have some fantastic fun at the library. Registration is required, so please visit our website, call us, or drop by and ask us for help to make sure you get signed up while spaces are still available. You can find us on the web at Norwood Library, that's no space, .org, or call us at 781-769-0200, extension 3. We're kicking off our Plumer Author Series this month with 2 presentations, one with Joan Houlihan on Monday, May 1st, and the second with Mitchell Zuckoff on Thursday evening, May 18th, starting at 7. This series is being presented in memory of Stuart Plumer, a dear friend of the library, who is always an avid reader and who served on our Board of Trustees for 33 years. He started this series with a personal request when he retired from the board, and his family and friends rekindled it upon his passing last year. I consider myself incredibly fortunate that I had the pleasure to meet and work with Stuart, and now I'm honored to get to interview Mitchell Zuckoff for the second in this series. If you don't recognize Mitchell's name from the Boston Globe Spotlight team, you may remember seeing some of his best-selling books, including Lost in Shangri-La, Fall and Rise, the story of September 11th, hailed as the first comprehensive narrative nonfiction account of that day, and 13 Hours, the inside account of what really happened in Benghazi, which was the basis for the movie of the same name. Zuckoff's most recent book is called This Secret Gate, and I'll tell you a little more about it in a minute. Registration is required for this program, so please go online, call, or visit us to reserve your seat while there's still one available. Thanks to the Norwood Cultural Council, we're kicking off our second Artist in Residence program this month on Tuesday evening, May 23rd at 7 with scholar Charlon Lucien, who will be presenting a lecture about the U.S. connections to the Haitian Revolution titled Mapping the Haitian Revolution in the U.S., the Massachusetts Connection. Registration is also required for this program, so please sign up today to reserve your seat. The library is open 7 days a week and as late as 9 o'clock Monday through Thursday. We realize that life happens and it's not always constrained to those hours or to just our single location. We're proud to share an incredible number of online resources through our website and mobile apps 24 hours a day. Every month I enjoy highlighting different online resources you can get for free. Have you borrowed a museum pass recently? Found under the Books and More menu on our website, we currently have 11 different institutions that provide reduced price and some even free admission when you present a pass that's reserved through us. Some passes can be displayed from your mobile phone, while others require that you come by while we're open and pick up a physical card, which may or may not have to be returned depending upon the institution. As you start thinking about good ways to spend vacation time while stretching your hard-earned dollars, I hope you'll take advantage of these great opportunities. We currently have passes for the Boston Children's Museum, the Children's Museum in Easton, the Institute of Contemporary Art in Boston, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, Massachusetts State Parks, aka the Department of Conservation and Recreation, the DCR, the Museum of Fine Arts, the Museum of Science, the New England Aquarium, the Trustees of the Reservation, which includes the De Cordova Sculpture Park and Museum, the U.S. Constitution Museum, and Zoo New England, which operates both the Franklin Park and Stone Zoos. We receive very helpful support from the Women's Community Committee and the Friends of the Library to purchase these passes. Speaking of the Friends, I hope you'll join them for their spring book sale, which is starting on Friday, May 5th, and running over the first weekend in May, Saturday the 6th and Sunday the 7th. If you miss the sale, make sure you browse their carts in the library the next time you visit the library. There are regularly lots of real gems to be found, and we are so grateful for all of their support. Now, I've brought some books with me today that I'm excited to tell you about. Lenny Wen created this fabulous picture book, Spicy, Spicy, Hot. It tells the story of Lin Tang and her visiting grandmother, who introduces her to some wonderful new flavors that Lin Tang finds intimidating at first, but then finds her way to appreciate. It includes a recipe for sambal manga and notes on how to adjust it for different levels of heat. This could be a great way to introduce a young person in your life to the joys of spicy, flavorful foods. The second book for younger readers is Keep Dancing, Lizzie Chu by Maisie Chan. This quick, charming, middle-grade novel stars 12-year-old Lizzie, and it's all about a fantastic road trip she takes with her grieving, forgetful grandfather. It's set in Glasgow, Scotland, and embodied with lots of Chinese culture. Now, I've also brought a couple books for more experienced readers. Sister, Mother, Warrior by Vanessa Riley is a historical novel by the acclaimed author of Island Queen. It's the story of the Haitian Revolution based on the true life stories of two extraordinary women, the first Empress of Haiti, Marie-Claire Bonheur, and Grand Toya, a West African-born rebel warrior. As I teased earlier, this final book I brought today is by the journalist and best-selling narrative nonfiction writer Mitchell Zuckoff. The Secret Gate, a true story of courage and sacrifice during the collapse of Afghanistan, is his most recent work, just published at the end of April. It follows two people in Kabul as the Taliban was most recently retaking control and the United States was evacuating. Sam Aronson was a member of the diplomatic team making life and death decisions about who got to leave the country. Omer Kaderi was a celebrated author, champion of women's rights, and an outspoken critic of the Taliban with deep family ties to Afghanistan. Their lives intersected, and this story can help us appreciate some of the complexities of this complicated situation. I could talk about books all day, but we have so much more here at the library. May 22nd is World Dog Day. Now, I can believe I can count on one hand the number of years I've lived without a canine companion. We have some great resources here in the library to help support you if you're interested in bringing a new dog into your life. Here, I have our dog training kit, which includes dog bells, a clicker, whistle, a book, DVD, and some simple instructions to help support you and your development of a solid relationship with your canine friend that will change your life and your perspective on the world. One of Norwood's hidden treasures is our library of things. This dog training kit is just one example of the many things we have in our collection. I encourage you to check out our library of things online to get inspired for all the ways you can benefit from our shared treasures. This has been a Morrill Moment. From everyone here at the library, I wish you and yours a safe and happy May. We look forward to seeing you in the library.